This is Stan. Stan is a man in his 30s who struggles with drinking and his intimidation of women. He is working with Jocelyn Logan, a licensed marriage and family therapist who employs CBT strategies with her clients. Stan has consented to have his 5th session with Jocelyn videotaped for educational purposes.
Hey Stan, how are you? Welcome in.
I'm okay. I just have like a lot of anxiety and like a lot of stuff going on right now, and I was just hoping we could like talk. And thank you for meeting with me.
Of course.
I don't know. I just like I've been feeling like really stressed out, like, and especially like about women. Like, I feel like every time I'm like even in a room with women, I feel like they're just judging me, and like I wanna try and work through that hopefully with you, and hopefully I can try and figure out kind of what's going on with everything. And
Sure.
yeah.
Well, from our previous sessions, we talked about like your drinking and you feeling worthless and your issues with women. I think we should dive deeper into that.
Yeah, like I know it for sure. Like I'm drinking a lot, like if I'm by myself, and I also like probably use it to like escape and stuff. But I don't know, like I know my fear with women, like especially like powerful women, like I think it's because of my mom and just like the way she would like dominate me and stuff. I don't know, I feel like I just hear in my head like you're not a real man, like you're like they're always judging me, and that's just what I think about. Like every time I see women, I don't know.
Well, how about we come up with a goal and like collaborate together? Would you be interested in like maybe asking a woman on a date? Would you be open to that goal for your next homework assignment?
I guess I could try. I think.
Okay. Great. Now let's go through your journal homework and see what you came up with.
Okay, like this is just some of the things I wrote down, but like I'm sure it's not very good. But I wrote I always have to be strong, tough, and perfect. And if I'm not man enough, I'm not a man if I show any sign of weakness. If everybody didn't love me, things would just be catastrophic for me. And if a woman rejected me, I really just would be reduced to a nothing. And I feel like if I fail, then I'm a failure as a person, and I'm apologetic a lot of the time for my existence because I don't feel like I'm equal to others, and I just like am constantly apologizing for everything. And I feel like I'm probably spineless just like my father, and I don't know, I feel like just like the way my dad he would always back down from my mom, like he would never stand up for himself, and my mom would just berate him and constantly put him down. And so I think for me, like that was just some of the stuff that was coming up in my journal and like talking about, but I don't know, I'm not sure, because I definitely feel just like my dad.
Well, I just want to lay a couple things out. First of all, you're not your father. I'm wondering why you continue telling yourself that you're just like him. And do you think you need to continue accepting without question your parents' value judgments about your worth? And where's the evidence that they were right in their assessment of you? And you say you feel like you're a failure, but do your present activities support that? And also, if you were not hard on yourself right now, how do you think your life would be different?
Oh, that's a lot of questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lay
No, it's
like
okay. Can we go through them like one by one, maybe? I think. Well, I know the first thing I was like my brain, because I'm so anxious right now. My brain can't think. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
But I know you said the first thing was you're not your father, and that's true. I'm not my dad, but I don't know. And I think you said something like about why I'm like him.
Yeah, why do you think you keep telling yourself that you're like him?
I don't know, because I feel like I'm just like him. I always apologize just right there. I was apologizing even for asking, and I didn't know. And I feel like I always I'm just like him in every instance. And even when I speak, it's hard to speak to you because you're a woman, and so I get nervous. You're judging me and think, but I like you as a human, so.
I like you too, Stan. but you shouldn't think about yourself like that. How about we explore your fears about women and your self-defeating tendencies?
I think, yeah, because I get in my head a lot, and whenever I see a woman, I already assume the worst, and I'm already thinking she doesn't think I'm a man, like a real man, like if I'm compared to an actual man, like if a man came up at the bar who's has well put together, a nice suit on, or like I'm sure they can just tell by looking at me, you know, I'm not very well off, I don't have a lot of money and stuff, so I'm sure I'm probably not much of anything to anybody.
Can you see the way the way you were treated has altered your thinking and created self-defeating tendencies?
I mean, probably has something to do with that. I don't like to admit that, but I appreciate you bringing that to like the forefront of my brain, because I don't know. I think I just get wrapped up in my head and I automatically just assume the worst, so that probably does have something to do with it.
How would you feel about approaching a woman for a date? How do you feel about that?
The second you mentioned that, like I have like a pit in my stomach. I don't know. I don't know if I would even feel comfortable even like practicing trying to ask a woman on a date.
What about a little role playing? Would you want to do that right now?
I think I think I could try that, but I don't think I'm ready to ask yet. I don't feel comfortable with that yet. Could I watch and see how it might look like if you asked?
Yeah. So I can definitely try asking you out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So hey Stan, like I think you're really attractive. Would you be interested in a date?
That is kind of silly, just like you saying it. I don't know, I guess that wasn't so bad.
Right?
But, and if I said no,
that wouldn't mean I'm any less of a man, you know. In your position, I wouldn't feel worthless or anything. You just keep trying.
Yeah, I don't know, I would just, if I said that, I would just immediately think, if she said no, like, I'm worthless, like, it's me, I don't know, I would just, you know, I would feel weak, and like she had dominated me again, and then it's just gonna keep happening over and over. Like no one's ever gonna say yes. All the women are just gonna reject me.
Now, do you think those are all valid beliefs?
No, probably not. But I don't know. I don't know how to change my behavior and my thinking. It's just like it's like automatic, and I can't stop it. And I just automatically start hearing, "You're worthless. You're not a man. You're not good enough."
So if you continue thinking about yourself as less of a man and telling yourself you need to be perfect, it's actually a negative thought. What do you think would be the worst case scenario? A no?
Guess, but I don't know. It just seems so terrible. Like, what if she knows someone that I know at my school, and like I'm trying, you know, like to do better in college and stuff, and I know I'm like 34. I should have been done with college by now. I'm only a junior, but like I don't know. Like they would just know, and they would tell everybody that I knew, and like everybody would know I got rejected.
I think we should change our language. I wonder if changing the way you think about the worst case scenario would help you in the future. What do you think?
Well, how could I do that?
Well, you could try to tell yourself that I am man enough. I'm allowed to show emotion. And it's okay to laugh at yourself too. I wonder if you try to not take this event as seriously and see if it would change your behavior.
Yeah, just saying that feels a little bit better, just like, cause I don't know why I put like so much pressure on myself all the time, and like I have to be perfect, I have to, you know, and it's just like I guess it gets to a point where you almost kind of have to start laughing at yourself or you're going to go crazy.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
Good. Now, can you do that for yourself? Just try to have a little more positive thought.
I think I could try and work on that.
Yeah, let's make that your next homework assignment.
Okay, I think I could agree to that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Together, would you be interested in like maybe asking a woman on a date?
Attention, the library will close to the public in less than 30 minutes. Please check out your materials now. After 9 p.m., the library will only be available to SGS.
Oh, cut that.
Library hours have now been extended for students for 24 hours.
I still have my student ID.
Oh, I do too. Sorry. We're gonna talk for like 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay. I was like putting it out there. I was like,
Stop.
don't.